Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we're coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. We're going to run right down the road to East Lansing, as a matter of fact, spend a little bit of time with Dr. Kevin Guskiewicz, president of Michigan State University. Kevin, it's always good to see you. How you doing?
Doing great, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
I can't believe we stole your 3 minutes of leisure time, for the week, but thank you for giving it to us.
That's time well spent when it's with you, my friend.
Well, that's very kind. Hey, let's talk a little bit about your recently developed Green and White Council. Bring us up to date on what that is.
Yeah, really excited about the work. We launched this in mid-April of last year. This is a way that to bring together a coalition of Michigan business and industry, civic leaders working with MSU to strengthen the state's workforce, connect students to high quality careers, and try to accelerate innovation across the various industries, 6 different sectors. And again, the council just unites these leaders from across section of the economy to help align our educational curriculum and research and industry, ensuring that our Spartan graduates develop the kind of skills that and competencies that the workforce needs.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what they have kind of determined as recommended initiatives.
Yeah, so the first of these we announced about 2 weeks ago, 3 initiatives. One of them is going to be around this creating these AI ready Spartans initiative, and this is where employers are increasingly expecting our graduates to bring AI and machine learning and digital competency to every role, from business and engineering to healthcare and the arts. And so we're going to work with our faculty to help develop some curricula around AI so that our graduates are ready for that. The second is going to be around connecting our Spartan graduates to alumni and business civic leaders so that we can create the kinds of internships that we know they're going to help to launch their careers and to hopefully stay in jobs and careers in the state of Michigan. And we're calling that our Career Connected Spartans. And then the third is the Spartan Catalyst. And this is around accelerating collaboration between our researchers here at Michigan State and industry partners to translate discovery into innovation and economic impact. And we've got an incredible packaging program, supply chain program here. We're going to start with that with some of the local businesses in the greater Lansing area and to help showcase the talent that our faculty researchers bring.
So can we go back and talk a little bit about AI ready Spartans?
Yes.
Because I view this is one of those technological leaps that changes industry. So how did that get on the list?
Well, and let me just add that this isn't just for our current students that are here, Chris. It's about, Bill Ford telling us at a Business Leaders of Michigan meeting that you were probably there in attendance when he said that half of his workforce is afraid they're going to lose their jobs because of machine learning and AI. And he said, we're relying on the Michigan States of the world to help retool our workforce so that it's only those that choose not to retool that are going to potentially lose their jobs. And so I said to Bill, I said, we're up for it. I said, count on Michigan State. We're going to help retool the workforce. So it's about building that digital and AI competencies across the undergraduate experience through an industry-backed, employer-informed approach guided by Michigan State's AI industry advisory committee that's being formed, but it's also seeing how we can create certificate programs for those that are already out there in the workforce to help them and those industries be competitive.
Yeah, that is huge. Another aspect of this is experiential learning, internship, study abroad, etc. I have to tell you right here, we have hired like 4 or 5 of our interns, and it's one of the best ways to learn if cultures match up.
Absolutely. And thanks for doing that, because we've got to expand access to career exploration, real world experiences at scale, as we like to say, building those skills, building the confidence of our students while they're here, matriculating through their program. And so many of these students, as I talk to them, they end up landing a job, their first job, in that same industry or business that gave them that summer internship a year or two earlier, or a semester-long internship. So it's really important, the work-based learning. I think that's what's setting our students apart. It's why Michigan State, as you know, 2 years in a row, we were ranked among all public universities in the country, among the top 10 in most employable and employability. And that's a metric that's really important to us.
Well, we need you because talent is still the number one issue for business. Let's talk about why MSU is uniquely positioned to help with this. We got about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I think we're uniquely positioned because we've brought this group of 18 or 19 business leaders, civic leaders, government officials together to help us identify where is higher ed not delivering as they're looking at new employees that have been out for 3 to 5 years. And we're going to fill that gap. We're going to fill that void through this initiative. And unlike any of our peers that are they're not doing this, and we are doing it. So I'm grateful to those that jumped in to want to help us, and the future is bright for our graduates.
Well, Dr. Kevin Guskiewicz, thanks so much for joining us, president of Michigan State University, and keep up the good work. You're doing a marvelous job out there.
Thanks so much, Chris. It's always great to be with you.
You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, and we'll be back with more.